know what I'm saying? So I'm always, when I have a fight, I'm always meditating and visualizing what I want to do in the ring from the time I come from the dressing room to the time I enter the ring to the end of the fight.
That's dope.
You know?
Welcome to Mind Academy Sports. We help athletes learn the connection between their mind and performance. Man, this is a big fight we got coming up. We got Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. I personally think these actually are one of the best, two of the best heavyweights ever to fight. But before I start, I want to thank you guys for liking this video and subscribing to this channel. If you have not, please do that. That helps us keep these videos going and just, you know, reaching out to people where they need it. There's actually a lot of athletes who need work as far as mental interference, getting over mental hurdles, and also things outside of the game. Things outside of the game. I'm dealing with athletes right now in areas of depression and areas of anxiety, specific traumas that they have experienced because they have ran across the wrong coach who has talked to them the wrong way, and just things like that. I'm also going to be diving into how to increase your vertical jump, how to increase your speed, things of that nature that people, you know, want to get help with. There's certain things that, you know, you have to do in order to increase that. I have increased mine, I think, 7.5 inches in the span of 2 years when I was in college. So I know specifically how to do it. It's not a genetic thing. It's just some rules that you have to follow in order to do it. So I want to help you guys out as far as that goes. There's some athletes that I work with over this past year. Helped one guy increase his vertical 3 inches, another guy 2. So I want to work with you guys on that. Let's talk about this thing going on. Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. Personally, I want Deontay Wilder to win. Personally, I want him to win because I like his story, you know, and I want him to get a victory. Tyson Fury, there was a draw on one. Tyson Fury won the other one, so I would like to see Deontay Wilder win this one. I like his story. I like his powerful right hand. I think he's one of the most devastating punchers. Obviously, you got Tyson Fury, 6'9", 270, got great skill. This man got he got great skill. You feel what I'm saying? Personally, this is it. This is the mental toughness secret right here. This is one of the mental toughness secrets that you guys have to understand if you're an athlete and if you want to go to the next level. Here's something very powerful that you need to understand. Okay, so in the clip that I showed at the beginning, Deontay Wilder talked about how he loves to visualize. That's the first thing that you have to understand. High performers, people who are professional athletes, many of them do work that you have no idea that they're doing. When I mention the mental game, people, you know, think that I'm a little eccentric or whatever, but I'm telling you, high performing athletes, this is what they do. They work on their mental game. Do you feel what I'm saying? They visualize, they spend time, and they understand I can only go so far physically. I have to work on my mental game. And once my mind is in tune with my body and they're connected in the proper way, I'm my best self, I'm supremely confident, then and only then can I show up as my best self in this arena with thousands of people watching. I have to connect the two. That's number one. I'm so happy to hear that Deontay Wilder understands that aspect. Come on. And I heard it from his own lips that this is something he practiced. So that's step one, and it's really good that you're starting there. But here's what I want to tell you guys. There is another level to this thing. I don't know if you heard me. I don't know if you heard me. There is another level past visualization. Now, rookies and amateurs don't even visualize. They don't even know the importance of it. But here is why you have to go deeper to visualization. Because when you have experiences that scar you, when you have experiences that are highly charged, your brain always remembers it. particularly times where you were embarrassed, times where you experience shame. So if I'm a little kid, if I'm 10 years old or 11, and I'm in a game and our team loses by 30, that's a highly embarrassing experience. I got to go back home. My parents got to I've got to look my parents in the eye. They're disappointed. I worked super hard and we just got embarrassed by 30. You're going to remember that. You're going to remember what the other team looks like, how more talented they were than you. You're going to feel defeated in that moment. And if anything in the future reminds you of that experience, you are going to, even if it's years later, your body is going to be running those same programs the same way as it did when you were 10. So you're going to be defeated. You're going to feel like you can't, there's a barrier you can't get past. Okay, you're going to be connected to that experience. So with Deontay Wilder, wow, y'all better watch this. This is $1 million stuff that I'm telling you right now. If you're an athlete, this is $1 million stuff. So with Deontay Wilder, even though he visualized and he's putting himself in the proper mindset, which is great, there is experiences that's going to trump it if he has not got with a mental coach. The experiences that he had when he went to this third fight and he got beat, Tyson Fury whooped him. Okay, these are the experiences that his brain is going to remember. So he would need to be able to heal from those experiences and visit them in his mind. So now he'll have a different and better understanding of what happened. And he'll be disconnected from that experience. If not, he will move into a new situation, into this fight that's today, and his body is going to be running programs from 2 years ago when he was defeated. Does that make sense? Okay, so this is why this thing is important. And how do we know that he was defeated? Because he mentioned that his body felt heavy, his legs felt heavy. So whenever I hear an athlete saying that their legs feel heavy, that means that there's some performance anxiety that's taking place. Okay, so number one, his legs felt heavy, and number two, he felt within himself that he couldn't be like his normal self. He was like, I don't have the normal creativity. I'm not throwing my punches right. I don't feel as free. So if you don't feel as free, there's mental interference that's taking place, because thoughts don't just dwell in our mind, but they go to our bodies. So the model that we work with, all the athletes, is performance equals potential minus interference. So performance is how we're performing consistently, all right, which means it's predictable, which means in one situation, 90% of the time, if you're presented with that situation again, you're going to operate the same way. So with that being said, if he has not done and gone deeper and figured out what his limiting beliefs were and broke those past the level of visualization, like going and breaking his limiting beliefs, if he has not done it, the fight will look almost the same as it did last time. Not because Deontay Wilder is not capable, it's because he has not destroyed these limiting beliefs that are blocking him. So only he can do that, only he can go inside. So that's my prediction. That's my prediction for this fight. I hope Deontay Wilder will win, but if he has not done any deeper mental work, then I'm afraid that he cannot win versus this great opponent. Guys, if you like this video, I want you to like it. Also subscribe to the channel. If you're a sports parent and you understand that your son or daughter has any level of mental interference, I want you to contact us below. Send us a text so we can figure out what's going on and we can help them get to the next level. And guys, before you leave here, I want you to understand that you are one thought away from your next greatest performance.